I've seen videos where guys now are saying, they think they're going to inform you. They're going to inform the ignorant viewer. You guys, they're going to inform you. They're here to save us. They're going to inform you that, and by the way, I'm here to clarify that Jeff Cavaliere, he is not natural. That's impossible. He must be on, I don't know what all they say he's on, diuretics and Clen and Winstrol and I don't know what all they say he's on. You know what all the new shit is now, GH&T3 and all this other crap. Is he on any of this shit? I don't fucking know. But he certainly does not, and this is the part that I am sure of, that he doesn't have to necessarily be on anything to look like that. That is completely, totally, 100% achievable as a natty, as a natural, with the hormones and the physiology that God gave you. Maybe not 100% of people out there. You know, you're going to have, you take 100% of everybody that's trying, let's say that, everybody that's trying, okay? Well, half of those you can chop right in half, because half of those could never do it because they don't have the work ethic. They just don't. They don't have the stick-to-itiveness. They don't have that ability. They don't have that organization. They're not going to sacrifice. To them, it's a sacrifice. They got to drink every weekend. You know, they work all week. They feel like they want to go out and party during the weekend. They're not going to get rid of that. Well, you're not going to get there doing that probably. Most likely, that's, if you do, it's in spite of it. You know what I mean? If you're trying to have every opportunity for yourself to get there, achieve that, then you don't have room in your life for that. Then it's to go. Garbage, junk food, bullshit, trash, laying around, lethargy, you know? All of that can't fly. You can't have any of that. Can't have any of that. You have to be consistent. And again, that's probably the number one characteristic you need, is you need to have consistency. You need to be consistent with it. If you're not consistent with anything else in the other area in your life, you need to be consistent with that if that's what you're trying to do. You need to be consistent. You need to be methodical. You know, you need gear? No. No. Jeff Cavaliere has an incredible physique. There's no question that he's super physically fit, but he's a small guy. I don't mean that as a slight. The guys that are telling you that, oh yeah, oh well, I know, and apparently you guys don't, so let me hip you to this. He's not natty because that can't be achieved without that level of leanness and the striations, and that kind of definition can't be achieved without this drug or that drug, or at least this or at least that. Bullshit. And to you guys out there that are making these videos and saying that kind of thing, let me tell you something. That all those people that really don't know, they may buy into your bullshit. But here's what it shows me when I see something like that, and I see a person put a video out like that, it makes me realize you're an ignoramus, that you're a dumb fuck, that you really don't have the background you think you have. You don't have that foundation. Because right there, you've blown your credibility. What else are you wrong about then? You're so damn sure that that's impossible. I'm telling you, I know better than you. You're so sure of that. But I'm here to tell you that I do know better. I do know it's possible. It's so totally achievable. So what do you think that makes you look like to me? I know you probably don't give a shit, right? But to me, because I see through that and I know, that shows me you don't have the experience. You don't have the knowledge. You haven't been around. You're soft as fucking cotton. Tom Chalk. Tom Chalk. Real name. That's the dude. And maybe I shouldn't put his real name in here, because this is on the internet. Who the hell knows? Somebody may be fucking trying to disturb the guy, bother him. He'd be wondering why he's getting all these fucking, inundated with all this crap. I don't know where he is and what he's doing or what his life's about now, but I used to know a guy named Tom Chalk. Used to know him pretty well. This guy was an exercise fanatic. Now, if he walked into the room and we were just hanging out and he was just wearing even a t-shirt, let's say he used to wear a sweatsuit a lot. Let's say he's got a long sleeve sweatshirt on, and a pair of sweatpants. And he walked into the room, and I said, that fucking guy's got an incredible physique. You guys would look at him and go, what? That tall, skinny guy? That tall, skinny guy, right? So you would even doubt that. It's like, bro, does he even lift? That would be what you would think. I wouldn't blame you for that. That's what you would think. Because this is the reality. And once he got warmed up and pulled that sweat jacket off, that hoodie off or whatever, then you would go from, bro, does he even lift? That tall, skinny guy, you would go from that to, oh, he can't be natty. He must be on Clen, and he must be on GH, he must be on T3, and he must be on some kind of testosterone at least, and he must be on DNP, or he must be on who the hell knows what. Who knows what? Plug in any fucking bullshit, nothing. Make a name up, because somebody else will probably, if it's a good name, somebody else will call some kind of new piece of shit gear by that name probably. Yeah, you would do a complete 180. You would go from incredulousness, right? Incredulous. It's incredulous, right? Yeah. To, he's on something. He's not that. You would go from, oh, he looks like a skinny tall guy, doesn't even look like he lifts. What are you talking about? To, oh, he can't be that, he is, right? That's how ridiculous it all is. But I knew the guy. I worked out with him occasionally. He did a whole different workout than me. He did a whole different thing. He was more of what they call CrossFit now, and this was before they even called this shit CrossFit, like they even made up this shit. He did that kind of workout. And he did a fuckload of calisthenics. Did he lift weights? Yeah, he lifted weights occasionally. I think he just lifted weights to be more sociable than anything else with some of his friends, because he did his own thing. He did a lot of pull-ups and body weight exercise, tons. And this fucking dude, he was as white can be. He was whiter than this shirt. Especially now, this shirt's actually not completely white anyway. It's got like specks of gray all through it, but you get the idea. He was like fluorescent, glowing white, and you could still see striations. He had striations every fucking where. Vascularity, striations, incredible separation and delineation in the muscle groups. Incredible. Incredible. And he was 100% fucking natty. Now, again, put a shirt back on, you would be like, the fucking guy don't look at he lifts. What, do you fucking lost your mind? What do you mean he's got an incredible physique? Yeah. So these guys that are trying to lead you as far as, I'm gonna explain things to you, you poor ignorant bastard, because I know more and I've seen more and I've been here and been there and I've done this and that and other thing. That shows me they haven't been anywhere. They haven't done fucking thing. They don't know any real motherfuckers that really put the work in. They really don't. They really don't know. They have no fucking idea. So, any of these cocksuckers out there that tell you, oh, Jeff Cavaliere, it's impossible to look like that natural, they're wrong. Now, is he natural? How the fuck do I know? I don't know what the guy does. It's like asking me, does he masturbate frequently? How the fuck do I know what he does? Does it have anything to do with that physique? Could he still look like that if he didn't jack off regularly? Yeah, of course he could. Okay, well, is he on anything? Is he natty? I don't know if he's on anything, but if he's on anything or not on anything, he can look like that either way. He could look exactly like that without a fucking thing, because I've seen it. I have seen it. And Chalk being such a chalk white dude, you didn't see, that's really difficult to look like that white. That's like, if he had a tan, which I never saw him with a tan. I never saw him with a tan. If he had a tan, that motherfucker would have been fucking incredible shredded. I mean, he was already incredible shredded. That dude was the most shredded dude I've ever seen that I knew was an ad. He liked to run. He jogged like constantly. And he had incredible cardiovascular performance. That fucking guy could run around a track in circles for fucking hour. in the sun. I mean, he was a bad dude. Oh, cover it up. Cover it up. I think he was part vampire in that regard. He never had, sun never touched his skin. But be careful who you believe, man. Because when I see that shit, it makes me question anything else they have to say because it destroys their credibility. It's like if you're so certain that that's impossible and you're trying to tell the people that, oh, I know better, that's impossible. I'm telling you, I know it's... Well, I'm telling you that that makes you look like a fucking dummy to me because I know better. I know better. And that you're so pig-headed that you are so convinced of that tells me you haven't been anywhere, you ain't seen shit. You ain't seen shit. You low expectation having motherfucker. So this is a short video because it's like Jeff Cavaliere is like a really small dude. Really small dude. What the fuck does this guy weigh even? Is he 150 pounder? 160? I don't know how tall he is. I don't know what the world's coming to. Nobody thinks you can do anything anymore. I don't know how we all survived. I don't know how men got anything to do. Do you know any actual men? Do you know any real men anymore? Yeah, well, I'm telling you straight up, totally possible. Totally achievable as a natural. You know, on the other hand, everybody wants to protect everybody. Oh, I don't want them to have unreasonable expectations and find out they can't get there because it's not natural and they don't know that. Well, by the same token, I don't want people to get discouraged and not try because you dumb fucks out there, those of you this applies to, are going around telling people, oh, well, there's no way he's natty. When I can tell you right now that that is 100% achievable. 100% achievable as a natty. It takes really hard work. It takes dedication. I'd say it takes more dedication than anything. I don't think it's that fucking hard. I just think it's consistency and work ethic. Showing up. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of here. I got to get some protein in the stomach, and I got my drink there on the floor. I just don't like drinking it on camera because it's rude, and it gets all over me anyway, and gets in my fucking mustache and shit. And I don't look that great to begin with. It's not like I go out of my way before I make these videos, right? Fucking hands all filthy. Just finished lifting. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Have an awesome evening.